I'm going to share with you how to teach some tips and tricks, some insights on how to teach and learn a second language in your native language, or even with this amazing platform, which is the Edpuzzle tool. So let me diving into my presentation. Here are the outlines. You should learn for first why Edpuzzle. You should learn some benefits for this amazing platform and what makes Edpuzzle unique in teaching and learning a second language. You should know how to engage every student in learning a second language. And how can you promote global citizenship and digital citizenship in teaching a foreign language? And finally, what we are aiming to achieve. You have to know that teaching a foreign language is a great challenge. You cannot teach the four English skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing in a limited amount of time. You cannot do this. You cannot do this in one session. But with Edpuzzle video lessons and with flipped classroom, they have made it easier and better than ever. So here are some benefits for the Edpuzzle. But before moving to these benefits, you have to know that Edpuzzle is a teaching platform that's used to place interactive content into pre-existing videos from a variety of sources. It introduces a library of high-quality content of video lessons that have already been created by a number of or a team of expert teachers. So this tool can support a number of classroom activities and allow practice of language structures and vocabulary learned during the day or the week. It increases your students' engagement through a real-time interaction and sparking discussions within your classroom, or even if you are teaching virtually. And I'm going to show you how to do this later in my presentation. Also, it promotes some target language through student-centered work, which is our students' projects, and I'll tell you more about it. Finally, last but not least, it's an easy, powerful, and free for both students and teachers. My friend Ariane has mentioned that you can use Edpuzzle in teaching and learning a second language in so many ways. So I'm not going to repeat this again, but you should know that with Edpuzzle, you can teach and learn any second or any foreign language with only English. You can teach math, you can teach Arabic, you can teach social studies or any other language that you would like to teach using this amazing Edpuzzle, especially if you are teaching physically or even remotely with your students. So before moving to my presentation, you have to know that we have YouTube and we have Edpuzzle, and both are completely different from each other. Let me tell you how Edpuzzle is completely different from YouTube. If you would like to teach any subject, if you would like to teach any topic, if you would like to teach anything about your curriculum or everything you would like to tell your students or share with them, you have to search on YouTube for this video. And after that, once you find the video, you can break down this video into segments. Sorry. You can break down this video into segments, each with a question, each with an explanation, with a definition, to make things clear and to guide your students to deepen their understanding of the content being introduced. So you can enhance videos with notes, with interactive questions, maybe multiple choice or open-ended. You can track your students' progress. You can know if your students are watching the video or not. And make sure no skipping option is allowed for your students. They are not allowed to fast forward their videos or to not to watch their videos. So they have to watch it till the end. They have to answer some interactive questions that you embed during your video. You can understand the level of comprehension of your students. You can implement active methodologies in your video. So you have to search for any video on YouTube, maybe not only YouTube, maybe these videos are uploaded from expert teachers, maybe you use your screen recording, maybe you uploaded videos from your device. So there are so many ways where you can find your video. Maybe you can search the Discover page, you can find thousands of videos created by teachers. These videos are ready to use for everyone, everywhere. You can even screen record your screen and just only upload your video to your content, to your account. And once you find the video, you can do something. You can add your own interactive questions to it that you will ask your students to do this by the end of watching this video. or even you can do something which is amazing, and I consider it a time saver, which is the teacher assist. The teacher assist is really saves your precious time and effort. Once you find your video, you can even break down the video into segments, and you can add your own multiple choice or open-ended questions, or in one click, you can ask Edpuzzle to create and generate and embed questions in your video with just one click. And I'll show you how to do this when we install the Edpuzzle Chrome extension to your account. Because if you already installed the Edpuzzle Chrome extension to your Google account, I think that you can search any video on YouTube or any other source, and in one click you can hit the edit with Edpuzzle, and it will directly be added to your content on your account. Then you can start editing, you can start cropping, you can start adding your comments, you can start adding your own audio notes, you can start adding your own interactive questions. And Mr. Jesus is going to drop the link how to install the Edpuzzle Chrome extension on the chat. So how to use Edpuzzle in your foreign language, or even in worldly languages. Let me tell you something which is amazing, and the Edpuzzle or any other platform is mainly focusing on it, which is students' engagement. We would love each and every student inside our classroom to be fully engaged. So this is a theory of engagement. Firstly, you have to share the video-based learning with your students, whether you are whether you are playing it using the live mode with your students inside the classroom, then sparking the discussions, starting the debate with a large group, or even you assign this video, sharing the link or embedding it on whatever your learning management system is. You can provide your students with the assignment link. We hope to improve our students' engagement. We hope to improve our students' skills. We hope to improve our students' performance, their achievement, their interest level. So the first thing that Edpuzzle provides us as teachers is we can check for listening comprehension. Of course, we as English teachers, we use CDs. But with Edpuzzle, I think that no need for using CDs anymore. You can just only use any video available on YouTube. Then you can add your own interactive multiple choice or open-ended questions. And then after that, you can ask your students to do some kinds of answering these questions by the end of watching. You can add some kinds of writing task. You ask your students to write the answers for these questions, just only to improve their writing skills. And we'll share with you how to do this using the power of ad smashing with some platforms. Also, we can start a discussion with your students. Once you find the video on YouTube, you can share the link, or you can embed it to your learning management system. Then you can ask your students to give you their feedback, their points of view, their opinions about something, about a given topic. Since we use Edpuzzle to teach a content, to introduce new material, to review any topic. So you can take your students' responses, then you will start a discussion with a large group if you are teaching live, if you are teaching physically with your students. But if you are teaching remotely, you can just only assign the video to your students. You can share the link with them. So students can watch this video as many times as they want. They can watch this video wherever they want, whenever they want. So you can do this. You can do this live inside your classroom, or you can do this, students can watch it at home. Then you can ask them to do some kinds of projects. They can answer some writing tasks. They can ask, even they can record the answers using their voices. They can add their audio notes and so on. The next one is using videos to simulate travel. Maybe many of us cannot travel to English-speaking countries. I cannot take my students and travel to the US and travel to the UK or any English-speaking country. So I can visit this country virtually without leaving my classroom. I can search for any video on YouTube. Once I find it, I can copy it to save a copy to my account. Then I ask my students to watch this live. I can play it live, or I can assign it at home. So my students can learn more about these countries' cultures. They can be multicultural students, Also, they can listen to native speakers. So once you find the video, once you play it live, once you assign it, your students are able to do two things. They can learn, they can recognize some amazing and fun facts about these countries, about their cultures, about their traditions, about their habits. Also, they can listen to native speakers. Finally, you can share new grammar and vocabulary with your students. Of course, all of us knew very well that Edpuzzle allows, this is a library that contains thousands of videos that support teaching grammar rules and vocabs. So you can just only support your students, support the grammar skills, and you can let them gain so many new words, new vocabs by just only showing them and sharing some Edpuzzle interactive videos with them. Once they finish watching and be completely sure that I focus on this, no skipping option is allowed for them. They have not the right to skip watching, so that they can watch the video till the end. Then they are asked to do some grammar, some fill in the blank worksheets. You can give them some worksheets to complete it, to fill in the blanks, or even they can record their answers, or even they can write it in any other platform, or even inside the Edpuzzle. So you can encourage your speaking by asking your students to record their responses using within open-ended questions. You can ask them not only to write, but to record their responses as well. Of course, you can, your students can watch a live mode. They can, once you play the video live inside your classroom, your students can watch the read aloud video as a class. Maybe you can stop the video at certain points. Maybe you can spark discussions. Also, you can take your students' responses and start the discussions with a large group. And you as a teacher, you are able to do so many things. Also, you can listen to your students. You can ask them not only to write, not only to record, but also to listen to a podcast, to an Edpuzzle video, interactive video. Maybe you can check their comprehension by having them answer some embedded questions or fill in the blank worksheet. Also, you can promote your students' abilities, skills, or even you can improve your students' speaking, reading, writing, and also all the four English skills by assigning a project for your students. And I'm going to share with you some ideas for some students' project where you can ask your students to do it as soon as they finish watching. So your students are asked to record a video lesson with questions and notes to help their peers. Maybe if you are going to review a topic, if you are going to introduce new material, if you are going to assess your students, since Edpuzzle is a great tool for assessment, maybe formative or summative assessment. And I told you that whatever your learning management system is, you can provide your students with the link for the assignment, or even you can embed your Edpuzzle video using your LMS. And here are some ideas for your students' project. You can ask your students to do some kinds of research and talk about different holidays. And this is how we promote our digital citizenship and our global citizenship with our students. You can ask your students to research and talk about different holidays, maybe some seasonal celebrations, maybe specific events, maybe national and international days and weeks in English-speaking countries, or even in their own countries. You can ask your students to prepare a project about different festivals or celebrations, not only to prepare them, but to present them as well in front of the whole class. Also, you can ask your students, if you would like to improve their writing skills, you can ask them to write a story about their favorite holiday and to read it aloud to improve their speaking skills. Sometimes you can ask your students to upload their own videos or select ones from YouTube. But be careful. You have to ask your students to be creative when adding their questions and notes. Once your students have done their projects, you can track their answers, you can track their responses, you can track your students' data, maybe by individual students, maybe by class, maybe across all assignments. Tracking your students' data helps you to see your students' answers. You can see you as an instructor, you can see your students' grades, you can see how many times your students watched your video, you can see how long your students took to watch the video. You can even see how much your students talk to see the video. Maybe if you can learn who watches the video and who is not, who understands and who is not. And also you can see the areas of weaknesses, the areas of strengths when teaching a second and learning a second language using the Edpuzzle. So we hope just only to track our students' progress, to learn the ideas and the areas of weaknesses and strengths, and to make our teaching and learning a second language environment more engaging, interactive, enjoyable, and meaningful than before. Here is an example how to ask and how to smash Edpuzzle with so many platforms. When assigning your video to your student, you can give them an open-ended question and you can ask them to do some kinds of writing task. Maybe you can share a Wakelet collection, and Wakelet is an amazing platform where you can organize your content in one place, everything in one place. So you can share a Wakelet collection for your students to collaborate on it. You can ask them to write some tasks, to write some stories, to write anything about their favorite things, their favorite celebrations, their favorite events, their favorite holidays, and so on. Then you ask them to share their answers using Wakelet. Not only this, but you can ask them to record their answers in a Microsoft Flip topic. So you can see Edpuzzle within Wakelet, and you can see Wakelet within Edpuzzle. You can see Edpuzzle within Microsoft Flip, and Microsoft Flip is a wonderful, is a magical platform like the Edpuzzle platform, where you can connect with your students not only inside but outside your classroom. So it's an amazing platform. This is the power. We would love to unlock the power of smashing. We would love to see how creative you are in using the Edpuzzle with other platforms. We have to unlock Edpuzzle with other platforms, so you can see Edpuzzle plus Wakelet or even plus Microsoft Flip equals epic learning. So we would love to improve teaching and learning using a second language using Edpuzzle. Here is an amazing Microsoft Flip where I already embedded an Edpuzzle video about this amazing celebration, which is called the Hajj. I already created this Microsoft Flip, and I have already my own Edpuzzle video. And I asked my students before going to record their videos or before recording their answer, I asked them for first to check this Wakelet, then to watch an Edpuzzle interactive video, then start answering some kinds of tasks, some kinds of multiple choice or even open-ended questions on the Edpuzzle segments. You know that you can break down any video, you can break it into segments, you can add your own interactive questions to it. And here is Edpuzzle within Wakelet, and I told you that you can put everything in one place in Wakelet. You can organize your content very well. So I already shared an Edpuzzle interactive video about the Hajj in the Edpuzzle in the Wakelet platform, asking my students to watch it before doing the task. So what we are aiming to achieve as an English teacher, as a foreign language teachers, we would love to achieve fluency, we would love to achieve accuracy, we would love to achieve specificity, we would love to achieve lexical richness, we would love our students to learn and to be aware of so many language learning strategies, we would love to deeper understanding of our culture, not only our culture, but we would love our students to be multicultural students. We would love for them to learn some amazing and fun facts about other countries, especially English-speaking countries, to listen to native speakers. We would love for them to be aware of seasonal celebrations, festivals, special events, national and international days and weeks. And of course, this is the main benefit of this amazing Edpuzzle platform. You know that we as English and we as foreign language teachers, we teach English and we present some content, we introduce new material to our students. So our students consume this information. But with Edpuzzle, we would love for our students not only to consume information, but to produce it as well. So we would love for our students not only to be consumers, but to be producers. Also, we would love to improve and to promote the 4 language skills. We would love for them to increase and to promote their performance. We would love for them to increase their achievement levels. We would love for them to be interested in learning and teaching foreign language skills. We would love for them to be to love our English classes. So Edpuzzle with this amazing platform, our teaching and learning environments has become more engaging, interactive, has become more enjoyable, has become more meaningful than before.